Hello and welcome to 52 Cakes. My name is Alexi and this is where I bake a variety of different cakes in a tiny kitchen. So basically just one functioning hob and about a square foot of work surface. Now today I am baking a mocha caramel cake that's like a normal coffee and chocolate cake, but with that added caramel sweetness and a slightly crunchy base. So the first thing we want to do is mix 2 tablespoons of coffee granules with 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 2 tablespoons of hot water. Now just mix it with a spoon until it becomes a paste. Then we want to beat together 175 grams or 6 ounces of softened butter with 175 grams or 6 ounces of sugar until just combined. Now if your butter's not soft enough, just microwave it for about 20 seconds, it'll soften up. We then want to add 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. Beat that in, and then we want to add 200 grams or 8 ounces of self-raising flour. If you don't have self-raising flour, normal plain flour plus a tablespoon of baking powder works. The cocoa paste we had before, and 4 tablespoons of milk. Now we want to whisk that until it's fully combined. Make sure there's no flour bits anywhere. There can be a couple small pockets they'll bake out, but just try to avoid that. We then want to chop up 100 grams or 4 ounces of a chocolate caramel bar. This is how we add the caramel mix. It's a lot easier than making your own caramel and it basically gets the same thing. Then you want to mix it in with a wooden spoon because whisking it would cause many issues with the actual bits of chocolate. So then we want to line a cake tin. Now I prefer to line in the entire cake tin. You can just line a base and grease the sides. I just prefer to do it this way. It's less difficult for washing up. And I just use butterfly clips to help pin down the paper into the corners. Just push it in and put a clip on top. Then you pour in the mix and you want to bake that at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit or gas mark for at least 50 minutes until it's firm and risen. While that's baking, we want to wash the bowl we used and then melt down 100 grams or 4 ounces of a chocolate caramel bar along with 50 grams or 2 ounces of butter and 2 tablespoons of milk. Just keep mixing that until it fully combines. Now, from what I remember of doing this, my butter was quite cold, so it took a while for the butter to fully melt, but it doesn't take that long. It's not that many ingredients and the volume isn't that big. But once that's fully melted, we want to take that off the heat and then mix in 100 grams or 4 ounces of icing sugar. Now you want to sift that in, make sure you have your spatula or a wooden spoon or whatever we want to mix it in with. Just fully stir that. It can take a little while just because icing sugar can sometimes be like that. It's quite a liquidy mix. If you would prefer a sort of more solid thing, then cool it in the fridge for maybe 20 minutes. But I quite like the sort of more liquidy look. I like it to sort of pour off the edges and completely cover the cake without much effort and create quite a smooth look. And there you go, you've got your mocha caramel cake. Now this is quite a nice cake. It's sugary, it's quite rich. That bit of coffee adds that nice bitter kick that makes it not overwhelmingly sweet. And the caramel kind of forms a slightly harder crust at the base of the cake, which adds a really nice combination of textures with the quite smooth icing and the moist cake. I do really recommend trying this. It's not actually that hard and you do get a really nice end result. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I get these out when I get them done, basically. And yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, but more importantly, stay baking.